God bless you and protect and preserve you, geometry students. I want to make a very short video covering some areas of geometry which I didn't cover for this upcoming test, and that's for you who will be doing it tomorrow. So on the practice test I gave you, I've got a number 10 here, which I'd like to go over with you. And here's what it says. It explains the difference between the circumcenter and the incenter of a triangle. You might remember, maybe you don't remember, that the circumcenter is a special point. It's a point of intersection, of the perpendicular bisectors. Okay, and that might sound the same, but it's not the same as the incenter. The incenter is also a point of intersection, but it's going to be the point of intersection of the angle bisectors. Point of intersection of the angle bisectors. Okay, I know it's been a while since we've done this, but I think this review will serve us well. All right, let's take a look at something a little bit different. This goes back to mid-segment and finding coordinates and so on. Look at number 11. It says in the figure shown, find the missing coordinates. So we're missing the coordinates for this point here, point D. Missing the x coordinate and the y coordinate. And all we need to do is to find out how far we come over to the right in order to find the x coordinate. We come over this far to find the x coordinate. What's that coordinate? This h. It's given by this h right here. So the x coordinate of D is going to be h, and the y coordinate is a little bit trickier, but the y coordinate is going to be how far we go up from the x-axis to get to it. So let's go ahead and do a one step. From up here is 2k, and L is the midpoint of this segment YD. So from here to here is 2k, then all the way up should be another 2k. So it's 2k plus 2k, and that would give us 4k, and I hope that's okay with you. Okay, so D is going to have coordinates h comma 4k, and finally O. Now a little bit trickier on O, because point O is the midpoint of segment GD. Again, point O is the midpoint as evidenced by the tick marks here of segment GD. So how do we find it? I trust I can hear someone shouting the midpoint theorem. It's x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. It's nothing more than the average of the x's and the average of the y's. So let's take it. We got the endpoint G here with coordinates 0, comma, k, and the endpoint D now with coordinates h, comma, 4k. So here comes the x coordinate of the midpoint of O. Midpoint O is going to be 0. But let me give you the x1, y1 here, and x2, y2 over here. Okay, and having identified those, the x1 plus x2 is simply going to be h plus 0 divided by 2, and the y1 plus y2 will be 4k plus k divided by 2. So this gives us, the 0 doesn't add anything to it, so it's going to be h over 2 for the x coordinate, and 4k plus k will give us how many k's? 5k's over 2. Alright? So that will take care of that one. And let's see. I think there's another one I'd like to go over with you. Not here. Maybe at the very back. Yeah, let's go over these. First of all, the triangle inequality theorem. Does anybody remember that? Maybe not. Again, that's been a while, a couple of weeks. Just say the sum of any two angles of a triangle, not any two angles, any two sides, sorry, of a triangle must be greater than the third. Be greater than the third. And that's the simplicity of it. Can you rehearse that with me? The sum of any two sides of a triangle must be greater than the third. We're going to use it right away in number 18 and 19. What does it say? It says, can the three lengths shown below form the sides of a triangle? If yes, write yes. If not, justify your answer. So let's take these three lengths. Say these were 4 inches, 5 inches, and 9 inches. Then we take the first two, say 4 plus 5, we get 9. And since that sum is not greater than the third side length, which is 9, we have to say it's not greater than 9. And so our verdict would have to be no, these three side lengths cannot form a triangle. How about these over here, 8, 6, and 12? But maybe more promising. Let's take 8 plus 6, that's going to give us 14. That's greater than the third side length, which is 12. So that's a check. Take another 2, 6 plus 12. 6 plus 12, 18, is greater than the third side length, which is 8. So that's another check. And finally, 12 plus 8. 12 plus 8 is 20. That's greater than the third side length of 6. So that's a big yes for that one. All right. And finally on these, let's take a look at number 19. If sides here. If two sides of a triangle are 7 inches and 9 inches, find the range of possible lengths for the third. Anybody remembers that? Let's say the third side length is x. We have a ceiling and we have a floor. The upper limit we get by adding, and the lower we get by subtracting. So our answer would have to be, the third side length would have to be between 9 plus 7, 16, and has to be greater than 9 minus 7, 9 minus 7, 2. So it could be anywhere in here. It could be 3, it could be 5. And I did this wrong. It should be less than 16 and greater than 2. So anything in there would be a good one. All right? Okay, I trust that will help. I will see you very, very soon. And God bless you as you prepare